Do age gap relationships work? How much of an age gap is acceptable? Is 5, 10, 15 years too much? Does age even matter? I'm Ronald and I'm a relationship and family therapist. And here's my take on age gap relationships. People perceive age gap relationships to be an imbalance of power that leaves the younger partner to be vulnerable, to be taken advantage of, perhaps coerced, exploited, or abused. And there's concern about how they manage the power dynamic, the financials, the emotional maturity. But these are all concerns that all relationships have, and they are not unique to age gap relationships. Relationships with age gaps are no different to any other relationship. They have the exact same problems that every other relationship have. And the concern comes from our perception and our stigma of age gap relationships. And so actually, part of the challenge for age gap relationships is facing that judgment themselves. The success of any relationship depends on the way that couples are able to constructively resolve their arguments, their ability to navigate their differences, to build trust and commitment, on their ability to be accessible, responsive, and engaged, and how they're able to support one another and work as a team, all of which have nothing to do with age. The only relationships we should be concerning ourselves with regards to age is those under the legal age, typically 18 to 21 years of age. Not only is this about consent, but it's also about the young person's development. So there is a frontal lobe theory to this argument. Neuroscience suggests that our prefrontal cortex hasn't developed until we are about 25 years of age. And so the prefrontal cortex of our brain is the part responsible for things like critical thinking, risk management, and decision making. So therefore, individuals who aren't fully developed can be more impressionable. And so this can impact their judgment as they use more of their emotional brain. And hence, they can be more vulnerable to manipulation or coercion. I've even heard research that emotional maturity doesn't reach 30 years of age. And then there are age gap gender differences, that older men dating younger women must be exploiting them, or a younger male dating an older woman must be lucky to get with her. And these are stereotypes perpetuated by the media. It's important not to jump conclusions and paint every relationship with the same brush. When I work with a couple, I look for patterns that suggest an imbalance of power, rather than just calculating their age gap. Then there's the idea that younger women dating older men have daddy issues. And this comes from the psychodynamic theory that we are attracted to our unfinished business with our caretakers, that we subconsciously seek out our missing childhood experiences in order to heal from our past childhood traumas. And whilst I don't like the label, there is an undeniable link between our family of origin, the family that we grew up in, and how we relate to our partners in our intimate relationship. But this is not just exclusive to younger women dating older men. It's apparent in all relationships. I don't think there is an acceptable or not acceptable age range, but partners should be wary of how the age difference might be playing out in their relationship. The age gap becomes a problem when it interferes with the relationship. For instance, one partner, perhaps the older partner, is being treated differently to the younger partner, or one partner is being prioritized over the other partner because of their age, or one partner's opinions and needs are more important because of the age gap. There should be no hierarchy in a relationship. After all, age is just a number.